Now, I am a huge foodie, and when it comes to options on offer in Blue Water, you won't be disappointed. Andrea left me to my own devices while she shops, so let's take a look at my top foodie picks for you and the family. There are lots of adult dining options here at Blue Water where you can meet up with all your friends after a busy day shopping. But if you're with your family, come with me and I'll show you where's best to eat. This is the perfect place to come if your kids are hungry. They've got a brilliant selection of restaurants, including Pizza Hut, Nando's, McDonald's, Greggs and Spudgy Like, all under one roof. They have attractions for people of all ages. You've got Gravity for all the youngsters, you've got Dinotropolis, which I cannot wait to go to, and you've got a state-of-the-art cinema showing all the latest movies. Together, we can rewrite the ending. If you could bottle the essence of me, this is what this show would be. I'm going to recruit some of the biggest names on the planet to secretly stage a fundraising event for someone they've never met.
This is not about rich people writing cheques to solve problems.
From a young age, I've always been sort of taught that doing good is not just about writing a cheque, it's about holding a hand.
Nick Ede is the most famous person that you've never heard of.
There's all sorts of fabulous people here already, which you would expect from a Nick Ede production.
He is the man that makes things happen.
He's like a whirlwind of creativity. I think it comes from pure kindness, but then being able to take that and just explode it out into the world.
From 23 onwards to now, I have spent all my spare time trying to educate people on how stroke can affect them. This is the Gila Clara Creative Test.
With Nick Ede.
When it first started and that name came out, people really didn't know what it was.
And to think of this woman as somebody that has kind of, you know, she is almost a fantasy figure. Welcome to the Royal Box Baby Special. We are thrilled that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have had a little boy. Baby Sussex arrived on Monday morning, May the 6th, and we're here to talk about the new arrival and the most wonderful royal baby press call. And from my point of view, we see them supporting different charities. We've seen them doing that all the time. So they didn't need to really say we're splitting. They could just say we're just creating a new initiative and really PR'd it in a much stronger way. I'm here at the iconic Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Now this is the most haunted theatre in the whole of London, and I can imagine one of those ghosts could be that of our subject, Nell Gwyn, because she was born a stone's throw away from here, and I'm sure she would have performed here, and I want to know lots more about her. My opinion is that I think it's very important to have visibility. The LGBT community is very, very important. And obviously, during Pride Month, that's when everybody talks about it. It's like Christmas. It's like Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know, it's very, very important to talk about the cause. But what I'm saying is that some brands are kind of piggybacking on the cause and not actually having any altruistic background to it. People like Levi's, for instance, when they came out, in the 1980s, they spent all their money for LGBTQ community who worked for Levi's, helping them with counselling, etc. That is something
so they took the profits they made and they put it back into
they're trying to think of the best word, but are there cool, sexy issues for brands to get behind and some not so much? So
100%.
So this could be one of those.
This is a cool, sexy issue. If you're any brand, you want to be behind this because the pink pound is huge. The LGBT community have a lot of cash to spend. Most of them do, and they're going to spend it on stuff. But what I'm saying is, why are you putting it onto a Lynx or a deodorant? What's behind it? What are they doing? Are they giving money back? Are they helping? And I don't think they are.
But the time's moved on, Nick, surely.
Listen, time has moved on, but I do still think this is really nice and traditional. And like you said, Ranveer, what do you do on the 25th? The expectation from everybody is they want something bigger and better. I'm over with the chocolate stuff. The reason why I have a bit of an issue with that is giving your children a chocolate in the morning. And it's not just one chocolate.
Christmas.
Yeah, but it's not just one chocolate. You'll also get one from your granny, you'll get one from your auntie, and it's actually probably 5 chocolate buttons you'll get every day.
Nick, if you could look back, looking back at the child who was bullied at school, the child who struggled with an eating disorder, despite the wonderful talent that was there, that resurfaced, that is ever present, what would you say to each one of those people? And of course, during that terrible time that you had lost your mother and was suffering through all the difficulties of grievance and of losing a parent?
Oh, I would say that it gets better, but I'd say it gets better, but things shift, everything shifts. I'd say just be optimistic and be open and listen, ask for help, because, you know, if you ask for help, people generally will give you an arm and say, I'll help you up or whatever, in whatever way, wherever you are, whether it's business, whether it's love, whether it's family, whether it's grief. You know, people are there to help each other. Most people are extremely compassionate. And I think, just, as I said, be true to yourself, because only that will drive you in every possible way.